Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today we're going to do a kind of a quick transfer. We're going to use Mod Podge matte and we're going to use white school glue. And I was going to use, let me see, I'm going to try the Mod Podge paper. So I get a lot of questions about that. So I'm going to just rip this paper. It's just a book text from whatever. And first we'll do Mod Podge matte. Let me get in here. If you hear Emily coughing, she is still very sick. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take my glue. This is Mod Podge. I'm gonna just put it on paper that I want to transfer from. And make sure you leave place for your fingers to kind of go on and pull it off. And then I just have a piece of paper. It's not anything, it's just paper. And so I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna give it a second. Now the Mod Podge dries very quickly, so you don't want it to be fully dry. A little bit more. In the meantime, real quick, I'm going to show you. We are going to use the Elmer's Glue All. This is extra strong formula. You can use the kids, but because it's more of a kids washable school glue, it just works a little bit different. I've used it a million times, but this is what we're going to use today. So I just keep kind of smushing it down. Now, we do not want a full print. We want it to be kind of weathered or grungy kind of thing. Are you sticking, baby? Yeah. Now watch the magic. Now you can see it's starting to dry a little more. I shouldn't have talked. But look at that. And I'll pull this because this is like, come on, you. This is a little more. You don't want to pull that up. I just want to pull this. I'm going to wet my finger just the tiniest to kind of get this. I don't want it that dark. If you like it that way, then keep it. But look, it's transferring to the page. So I'm going to just keep kind of rubbing it lightly. I don't like to spray water on it all the time. It depends. I just like to have a little bit of water on my, oh my, there are lights on my finger. I don't know if that'll make a difference. And look at the results. That is Mod Podge matte. I'll have to clean my desk on my all the paper pieces. Look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. Now, if you like the like some of the yellowish tinge from the paper itself, the parchment color, you keep it like that. If you want it all off, then you work on that. You know, you have to wet your finger again and do that, but I will not be doing that today. This is Mod Podge matte transfer, just out of a booked text. Now listen, it's not important what it says. Go to your dollar store, your thrift store, whatever it is, and grab a paperback. Maybe you have an old paperback. Use it. It's so much fun. ATCs, layering, mixed media. It's one of my favorite things to do. And you guys keep asking, and I'm doing. Next, we're going to do Mod Podge paper here. There we go. Do you have to put the glue on the paper? I don't know. I don't know if you put it on the paper or if you put it on here. I always just kind of put it on the paper, but I'm sure there's times I put it on there, so I don't know. But I'm going to do this because we're getting good results. And you don't even have to put it all over the paper if you don't want, if you only want pieces. So I'm going to put it down. Same thing. Same thing. But you can figure out what you want. Now, maybe you have papers that You want to put down, remember the print comes backwards. So, but maybe you have papers you want to put down with words or letters, you know what I mean? Like maybe you want to, certain numbers mean something to you, whatever. You definitely can do that, but just remember it's going to be reversed. It's going to be reversed. Now, just like the same other, you want to just lift it. See, it's not doing anything. Now, I've never used, I don't think, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm so out of it lately, but I've not, I don't believe I've used paper Mod Podge to transfer. I don't believe I did. If it hurts your hands, I always have like an extra like thing from my medicine or whatever. You see, you get a real nice, you have a roly-poly, you can use that. You can use whatever you have. Paper thingy-majigger. I know I have a thick paper, this. You know, where you can kind of burnish, I guess is what that's called. I don't know. I bought it. It sits there. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, it's working too. Gonna give it another minute. Uh-oh, it's magic. You know. Okay. Now, when I put my finger on here wet, it just sounds like I'm watching The Office. You can see it does not smear the ink, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, think of like the big letters. You're just adding great texture to your mixed media. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So, yes, if you have bought paper Mod Podge, and you can save this or whatever, but you don't have to. If you've bought paper Mod Podge, this is something else you can do with it. It's really good. Really, really good. Okay. So I've lost a little over 10 pounds. I like to count the ounces because, you know. So I'm going to be doing a video on the keto and all that kind of stuff. Just a quick update. And then, well, I just updated you how much I lost. But if anybody's interested, I'll see. And then we'll talk like recipes and all that kind of stuff, because in the beginning of researching keto, it was a little bit overwhelming, a little bit, it was just a little bit, it was too much. So it took me forever to, for us to kind of figure out what we were doing, and we're on a very limited income. So food had to be, food was an issue, and so that kind of thing. So I really, it's cheap keto, but it works and it's good, and we're not eating. I haven't had sugar in a month. Poor Emily. I wish there was something I could do for her. Her damn insurance overlaps, and she doesn't have it now till August 1st, which means medicine and everything. I'm gonna try to put this here. What? No, I'm doing it backwards. I was gonna try, but then I'm like, no, this isn't Mod Podge. This is this. So the doctors and all, it's $170. I just, Lord. Anyway, the doing the same thing. The keto, okay, let's leave that stick for a minute. But it's working for all of us. Dave has 17, 18, almost 20, something like that. Emily has, geez, 10, 11? And I have like 10 and a little bit over. So if anybody's interested, I would kind of like walk you guys through and help you with meals and really get you on a good thing. Now listen, I don't know, I don't believe there's a way you can do it vegan. I don't know. I'm doing the normal keto kind of thing. So, you know, interested, let me know down below. And I will start doing it every week, like recipes or you know, have different videos so you have questions or anything like that. And I want to thank everybody who has bought from my Etsy. The money helps so much. I have a bunch of stuff. It is so expensive to mail stuff anymore. So I have a bunch of stuff going out. But so please forgive me. I don't like to come on here and complain about my life, because my life's, you know, we all got crap. Just tired of it. All right, so yes, say. But anyway, yeah, let me know about the keto, because it's very exciting. I'm very happy. We're very happy. We are on a good path now. We do very, very well. If you are a sweet eater, I got some sweets for you to eat. I'm just going to really break it down easy. I'm not, I'm only a month in, but I've been researching this for a month before we even started. Okay, ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, let me know. I tell you what, you guys, some of you guys, it's a shake a month thing. There's a handful of people who will give me really smart comments or emails about plaid and, gosh, you like Mod Podge? I'm like, girl, I grew up on Mod Podge. Come on now. I used to watch Carol Duvall. She used Mod Podge and Aileen and like back in the day. I mean, I've been using Mod Podge as long as my channel's been on. I also use the Elmer's White School Glue, and I try to balance. I know lately it's because I've been out of it, but I try to really balance, do you want to go buy the Mod Podge paper or do you have Elmer's School Glue at home? You use what you have. I understand that. I am a disabled woman on SSI who gets, I swear every month I get another note, oh, we're cutting it down. And now that Trump's in the office, and I'm not saying anything, I don't want no argument or anything like that, but he is cutting all my stuff. He's already started. And like I said, then Emily's insurance, it's just too much for people who are ill. Anyway. It's crazy. I don't know what the heck. Okay, so you see, same thing. Same thing. And all this is on here is that little, that little piece that comes off on there. And then, now I always have a trick. I know I've done this a million times on my channel. Come on now. Oh, my poor baby. If you start pulling something up and it pulls too much, go to another corner or whatever and pull that up. And start from that end. And, sometimes it won't lift as much. Now, I told you, you're not getting full, although that Mod Podge paper gave you almost a full page there. So you see, we have this. And I'm just going to give it another second. It's underneath, it's a little bit more waterier than Mod Podge matte and Mod Podge paper. I got to see, maybe I'll do... Once I get I hate doing giveaways until I get everybody's stuff out. And I know I'm behind on a giveaway that was won, and I am so sorry. So I threw a couple extra things in there, but so yeah, so I'm getting there. I'm a human, and I can only do what I can do. So yeah, so everything's good. Everything's going out Monday, so. Everybody should be caught up. And then once everybody's caught up, I will, and all my things, my Etsy stuff's out. Everybody will be getting ready for some more giveaways because I have them and they're good, really good. And I have so much new stuff to show. Anyway, let me just do this real quick because I should just do a vlog and talk because I have so much on my heavy heart. Okay. And my daughter's watching YouTube. And the girl she's watching, Glitter and Lasers, I think is her name. Now, with the white school glue, you leave it dry all the way. It's still a little tacky because it's where, like, if you go on these ones, these are practically dry. Now, you can take your heat gun, definitely, and take the time to dry it if you want. Or, put on one of your favorite YouTubers or watch a video of mine or what have you, listen to a couple songs, and then go back if you don't have a hair dryer or heat gun, and then it'll be dry. But because it's a little bit more woodier, I can't even say the words, waterier, you just want to let it dry a little bit before you go ahead and, take all that extra paper off. And like I said, you don't have to because that'll soak in color. But, but these, come on, how much fun. This gives you 3 options. 3 options. You have Mod Podge matte? Go for it, boo. You got Mod Podge paper? It's all about you, sister. You got some white school glue? Come on now. Just do it, but leave it dry a little bit longer. And then do your little peely thing, and all will be good in the world. Now, I will be using this in a, not this page, but this kind of technique in a mixed media. piece I'm doing, I don't know if I'm going to do it live or fast forwarded. I don't know yet, but I have an idea in my head, and I want to get back to more of these kind of layerings where it's like 6, 7 layers in, not always, you know, because I go through phases. I go through phases where I'm like, I am mixed medium the poop out of this baby. And then I have other ones where I'm like much lighter. So I've been in the mood lately just to kind of like throw everything, caution to the wind, and go back to that kind of style because I dig it. I dig it all. I can never have enough paint and glue. Glitter, sequins, you name it, I love it. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, if you just found me and you would like to be subscribed to me, I upload 4, 5, 6 times a week. It depends on how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. Please click that subscribe button down below. And all of you, if you've not already, click that little notification so you get notified when I upload. And share me if all over your social media if you don't mind, or in one place of your social media. I do appreciate it. And let me know if you guys do this. All my information to find me is down below, as well as my social media if you want to come follow me. I love following back. I love seeing what you guys do. And blah, blah, blah. That's what I feel like. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. And oh, I got so much. So look for a vlog from me, maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday at the latest. But I love you guys. I love you guys so very much. You guys are the most inspiring and supportive and loving, and all of you, all of you, all of you. And I love when some of you comment who don't usually comment, or just found me, and you guys are writing me the most beautiful comments, and I'm going to go back and comment back. You guys are just wonderful human beings, and in a world where it just seems like everything is just so heavy and so much, and people just are so nasty, I am very thankful for you guys. You guys have been nothing but loving. So I just thank all of you. Anyway, I'm done. Progress, not perfection. You know all the drill. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.